Hello and welcome to Dutch's Dynasty's live stream. I'm your host, Dutch, and this is my stream. So today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be working on the Jarls Keep, or I'm not really sure what to call it. Let's just go with that. I'm sorry I haven't done any streams. It's it's been a while. I had a problem with my computer for a good long while. One of my hard drives failed. So, trying to get that repaired. And get it to run properly. So, not really doing that. And just a bunch of other things, just a bunch of technical problems, in life. Life gives you these curbs, these curveballs, and you gotta deal with them. So I had to go and kind of do that. So today we're gonna be doing the keep, and if I know where. Here, I think that's it. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we got the picture right here. No, let's move here. Hey, you know what? We'll just we get the picture, right? Get the picture. It's a picture. So this is not a Jarl's Keep. This is actually a church, I believe, in some kind of Scandinavian country. I'm not really sure. I found it on the internet. Scouring the internet for something interesting to use. And I came across this website that basically said that how Skyrim used a lot of references, with the Nord architecture. They used a lot of Viking architecture, but instead of like the wood sort of roofing shingles that they have on a lot of the pictures that I've seen that are like structures that are still around. I don't know how old these things are. I just find pictures that I think would probably work well with what I want to do, and this kind of looked like it would work well. So I believe this is some kind of Christian church. I'm not sure what kind of denomination it is. But I kind of thought it was interesting looking, seeing how it's got a lot of Viking architecture with crosses. We're not going to do the crosses, but I'm going to try to recreate this in game, and we're going to see how this works. I did the same thing where I placed down the first block to kind of like give me a beginning start, so I don't have to keep moving it all around. Because honestly, it takes a long time to like position huge buildings in the right spot. Especially when you have other buildings and other things that are kind of close by. So a little bit better to go in and actually pre-plan your builds. Although you're probably gonna build from the get-go instead of how I'm doing it here. So The way I did it, and it seemed to work well, is we're going to do like more of an even pattern. So it's going to be an even cube, not an odd cube. So each side is going to be an even number. I tested it out. It works pretty well with 12. Although we might want to, we could probably go and bring it down to 10 if we really wanted to. But, you know, this is the Jarl. He needs a big place. I'm sorry. I had pizza, and it's, like, giving me indigestion right now. So, if you hear me burping, I do apologize. I don't mean for that to happen. Well, let's go and take out our handy-dandy hammer. And we're just going to go and start putting the ceiling tiles down. We're going to do 4 in the front. So it's going to be 4 here. Then we're going to go back 1. And then we're going to go 4 down this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go the other way. Oop. Oh. Try to get back up here. So, going this way. You know, I don't like this flooring. I much prefer the northern timber. But, you know, this is also like a fancier thing. I don't know what... We might change out the flooring. This is a little bit drab. Although, you know, I do seem to remember... Frontier had interesting ceiling tiles. I could be totally misremembering that. Alright, so those look boring. They look even more boring. Let's stick with what we got here, right? And, you know, when I change it, I'll change it. Kind of want to, when you're doing big builds and stuff like this, you know, don't... That's another reason why I like to use, like, Flotsam or something very basic and simple. You know, not only is it easy to get the materials to build it, to get the shape that you want, but, you know, you don't have to just hyper-focus on what you want to build it out of. Like, you know, you could think about that later. Just kind of like interior. Interior is like an afterthought. So, you know, don't like stress yourself out and hang yourself up on what kind of building pieces you want to use. 'Cause you can always just switch them out at, you know, if you don't like them. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to completely destroy your building and start from scratch all over again. You can just literally just replace it by doing this. You know, hold on, let me go to a different one, for instance. Although this is a modded pack, so sometimes modded packs don't really mesh really well with other ones. So let's try it with another one of its own mod. So as you can see, it replaced it. So simple as that. We don't have to stress it, although this might be a nice one. Where's the ceiling tiles? Oh, here we go. You know what? Go with this. Go with this for right now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And, there's an alt. I think this is the one that I needed to replace. Okay, there we go. So, let's go back to floor tile, ceiling tiles, I mean. we're at 2 here. 1, 2, 3, and then now we're at 4. And then we're just gonna basically make a cube. I'm not exactly sure if this is a cube. I only see 2 sides of this, and it's barely one side. I barely can see the whole side on one, so it's very, very hard to figure out. I want to say it's probably not. The way I'm looking at the roof, how it works, which obviously I'm not going to be able to do in game. I'm not going to be able to do 1-to-1. I can't do a lot of this. So we're just going to try. We're trying to do a facsimile of what. So we're just going to make a square. We're going to go 1. Remember, that's 1 here. This is 2. 3, 4. And we're going to go 5. Up, here, here, and then we're gonna go 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember it sticking out so much. We'll keep going here. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. It's mostly on land, right? So 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna go straight down the line on this one. We're not gonna make a little bump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? I might have made it 10. Seems a little too excessively big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, and that's 4. Okay, there we go. This should be the basic shape. Basic shape of what we're doing here. We're gonna fill this out in the middle. Alright, so Alright, give me 1 second. X. Pull up the picture so I can see. Oh, that didn't do what I want. That. All right. Oop. Right in the good. It's in the right spot. All right. Nice, nice. Oh, I need rocks. We'll deal with that tree later. Just empty my pockets a little bit because I'm, a little bit. Oop. I'm a little bit too much overweight right now. You know what we're gonna do? Oop. We're gonna vote for Dawn. Because it's a new day. Everyone needs to. Everyone has to love a new day, right? I love a new day. It's a new adventure for me. Every day for me is a new adventure. I don't know what's gonna happen that day. It could be boring, or it could be super interesting. Who knows? We're just gonna gloss over this huge, where it kind of just floats there, because we're gonna do a little add-on on the back. Because if you can see in this picture, in the I don't know if you can see in the reference picture because it might be a little bit too small for you, but you can kind of see in the back. There's a There's like a silo looking thing in the back attached to the back of it. Uh, I'm not gonna be able to do like a semicircle because the only way I know how to do semicircles is basically starting with a triangle, and then you put it, and then you. Man, I forget how to do it. It's. I believe you put. It's like a group. You put like 5 triangles together, and then on the outer surfaces, on the outer edges, you put squares on those, and then triangles in between the squares. It's a bit complicated, and you know what? Maybe we'll experiment. We'll try to figure this out. I don't want it to be me just sitting there just looking at and thinking and not saying anything. So we'll see. We'll see what we'll do, because I had a semi interesting thing that I put in the back here with just triangles, but there's really no middle. That's the other thing here. So it's a wee bit hard. The middle would be right here down this line. I wouldn't be able to put a triangle here. So if I remember correctly, and if I picked the right piece. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one. Here we go. So I think it's this, that. Then you put squares. Well, let's get the right one. Let's find the right ones here. Come on. Come on. Here we go. So, yeah, I can't put anything there. It'd be here and here, and then I would put triangles in between, like webbing. Like that. It's making things difficult. And I forget, do I put squares? Do I put square bits on these? Or do I keep putting square bits on this? think I do square bits on. I think I do like an interchanging kind of like thing. Then triangles. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. Oh, the cold is killing me. Cold is killing me. I'm gonna die. Oh no! Oh no! Don't die! Oh shoot. I'm very cold. I forget how to fix that. I know there's like drinks and food, but I thought there was like some kind of clothing that I could wear that I could just walk around in the cold. Or maybe that was like a, because there was this one mod that we had on a server where you could you can have racial traits. So like if you're like a goblin or something like that, you have like night vision and a bunch of other things. And I think like one of them was like one of the like a couple of the races, like the undead, could like resist cold and stuff like that. I also think like the undead had to be corrupted. Like it's like the exact opposite. Like you had to be like fully corrupted to be a skeleton. Otherwise, if you like lost any corruption, it would actually like do damage to you. So like if you had like dancers around you, they would actually like do actual damage to your character as a skeleton, which I kind of thought was funny. I don't think I have any. No, I don't have any wraps or anything. So I guess we're just gonna stay away from the backside for right now, and we're just gonna continue doing front. So, anywho, we're gonna do the pillar technique again. Because I love me some pillars. Wait, I feel like these are the wrong pillars. Are there different pillars here? Let's try these for right now. Put a little ceiling tile up there, and then that. I think it was this one. Yep. And then we're gonna stake. Oh, it's already in the ground. Oh, cool. Interesting. I don't like those ceilings. I don't like those foundations. Those foundations are kind of turds. Alright. Now we're just going to delete all this. And then we're going to put a ceiling tile on top of this one. And then we're just going to go across. Yeah, that's too far. Okay. And then we're just going to go and drive pillars here, like so. And voila. We got the pillars. And I'm trying to think on which side I should put the door on. Because if you see, you know what? We're going to do what they did here. So we're going to do the door on the right side. So we're going to do... Oh, that's why the pillars look different. We're not in Bosonian. We're in Murayama. So... We're gonna do one there. We're gonna do one there, and then we're gonna do one there, and then we're gonna take these open frames, and we're just gonna put them across like so. And then we're gonna put screens in. Can I not do that? Why is this? Things not working for me. Sometimes you gotta go into Alright, I guess I can't do what I want to do. Also, these pillars are super tall. They're like 1.5 now. Yeah, they're like 1.5 tall. A little too tall for me. I guess we'll just replace it with the pillars that I was gonna originally use. Oh shit. I gotta plant you. Gotta plant ya. Plant ya. Plant ya. Here. Delete you and here. It's not as round. You know, why are these pillars so tall? Why do we need pillars this tall, man? It's crazy. We don't need them. The exact pillars that I want are too tall for me. And these are normal size, which is weird. Uniform. Uniform would be a good thing. Wait, what's the difference between this round tall one? Hold on. Let me get over here. The difference between that one and this one? Absolutely nothing. Northern Timber. If you ever watch this, you might want to go and fix that, because these two pillars are the same size. Are they the same amount? 8, 2, and 2, and this one is... Huh. For some reason, it's more. Interesting. Interesting. Well, guess we're not going to do that. What's this? I don't like that. It looks better than the thing that I was going to do. Although I can't place them for some reason. It's rejecting me for some reason. I'm a sad panda. Alright, we'll just do these for right now. We'll just use these pillars for right now, and when I can find something better, I'll do it. We'll use that instead. But no, I'm not gonna hang myself up on pillars. We don't need to focus on pillars here. We're gonna do a platform out front here too. Just to, oh, that's right. Do we have round pieces for this one? Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And that. And then we're gonna do these round pieces. Like so. Then do these railings. Oh, I'm gonna do the Bosonian ones. If I can find them. Where's the railings? Railings. Not there. Man. Oh, here we go. Right in my face. Right in my face. So we're gonna leave these two open, and we're gonna put steps on them. So here, and then we're gonna do corner pieces to add a little flair to the steps. Give it a little pizzazz. There we go. Look at that. Alright. So we're just gonna keep putting panels. We're just gonna basically do this whole pattern all the way around. So we're going to place these. Oh, nope. That's not where I want you to be. Yep. What happens when you're too close to another building structure? Doesn't want to listen to you. It wants to do what it wants. Come on. Come on. Alright. We're gonna do... There we go. And then I'm just gonna do these corner pieces. I don't know how I want to do the doors on the sides right now. I guess I want to do this. So when you look at this, go through the right door. Is that what I did over here? Yeah, okay. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. So, continue. Going across here. More of a homely build. Add that one. So it's there. Okay. I gotta die now? Figure it out. You know, no matter what I do, it's never gonna touch. That's the one problem with this. It's not gonna touch. Can I put a square bit in here? is the one thing that I don't like when when you're mix matching two building pieces, because like kind of have to go back and forth between the two. I know it's like a kind of a why are you griping about that? Like that almost sounds like a first world problem, and you're probably right. That's probably what it sounds like. So I'm gonna hush now. We're gonna just do what I did before, and how many do I want to do here? I guess that's good enough. And then we'll just do two on this side. Oh. That two? Yeah, that's two. Two and two. Yeah, I guess that works. Just building away. I don't know how many layers I want to do here. Maybe I should do one more. Perhaps. Perhaps one more. That's basically two rows. I don't want to make it look like a triangle. I kind of just want to make it like a bump. You can always delete, so can you hear? Oop. Very, very particular on how these go. Like everything uniform. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest I'll go. Any bigger, not the fit. It's just gonna look like a triangle coming out on the back. Alright, so we're just going to finish putting walls up here. Although, I think I'm going to keep the backside here. I'm not going to do any walls on the backside for right now. Until I determine. Because they're going to be there's going to be roofs and roofs and then roofs. Roofs upon roofs upon roofs. So, let's focus on the main building aspect first. So we're gonna put the beams up here like so. Where's the stairs? There we go. You know what? We're gonna go both sides. We're gonna do double here. Hope that fixed everything. And it looks like it did. Cool. Deleting all that. Nah. Yep. And there we go. Now we're going to drive all these poles in. There we go. Now we're gonna go and do the side over here. We're gonna vote for Don again. New day. Stairs. I wish there was like an easier thing instead of having it, this whole routine. Oop. Getting something. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. Do. Holes in the ground. That and that. And that. Drive holes in again. Oops. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Drive the... There we go. Good. I wish I had an axe. Really wish I had an axe. I'm gonna put these panels here. I don't know why it's getting hosed up there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Go. So I'll fill these out, these frames, when I can, because for whatever reason the game's not letting me fill them out right now. I don't think that matters, but I'm gonna change it anyway. Cause I like a nice uniform. Gotta go on this side now. Gotta do this side. Finish it up. Alright. Now it's on to roof pieces. We're gonna start doing the roof now. Wonder if I should do 2. 2 and 2. That might be interesting. We're gonna do snow capped. Although maybe the bottom one should be non-snow capped. We're gonna put corners on. And, you know, do some proper planning. That way you don't have to like reopen up pieces, like bring out pieces again. So just look around your build and look at what basically needs a corner. before you go about, you know, putting it away. Right, there you go. We got a corner there, corner there, and a corner there. Now we're going to go with the inverted piece. That's the next on our docket. We're going to put one there. And then another one there. Then I think there's one that goes there. One that goes there. One that goes there. And one that goes there. 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 We'll go over here. I'm pretty sure after this side over here, we're done with the inverted. Although, you know, I could be wrong. I think that's everything. And now we can just go back to this piece here. I'm going to finish off everything with this. Well, not everything, but pretty much everything. No, because it's supposed to be the arches are supposed to be on top of the other arches. Yeah. I feel like if I do another one, the arches are going to be too far back. So we're gonna stick with one here. Okay. And then we had half wall pieces. I think we had half wall pieces going all the way around. You know, sometimes I wish I was in creative. I don't have to. I can just float about and not have to basically do this. Oh, we can go into first person. Forgot about that. Not only good for immersion, but also good for building. Gonna do that. And we're gonna continue. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but I am anal. I am I like things very particular when it comes to building. Oh, we did a whoopsie. Alright, so we got all that. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we did this. That. Then went like that. Then I went with inverted pieces. Not these inverted. The other inverted. These inverted. I think we did this. Oop, nope. Not that. Did that. Yep, I think that was it. That looks right. So we're gonna go around here and put these pieces up. do. No, I think we're okay. We can put pieces on those. So that, 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 and that. Now we're going to go to the inverted piece. Oop. Did I place that right? I hope I did. Alright, now we got to do the corner. Nope. Not the right corner. Here it is. There we go. I put the corner here and the corner there. And then we're going to do another layer of these. Oops. Oh! It's so finicky sometimes. I just really wish this tree wasn't here. I could delete it. I could get rid of it, but, you know. Too focused right now, building. Can't be bothered. Now, should I do a third one? That's the real question. Should I do a third one? See how that looks. Because my original wasn't 3, it was 2. You know what? I might actually like that. If I can look. You know what? I'm just going to punch this tree. I'm going to punch you. I think punching works in this game, right? Does punching not work in this game? I can't remember. If only I had a rock. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get rocks. I'm gonna waddle over for some rocks. Do I even... I don't even have a pickaxe. Glorious. Glorious, glorious. It looks a bit floaty, but we'll deal with that later. Get some rocks. And how much am I overweight? 263. Those are rookie figures. I wish I could do like a somersault or something like that. Maybe that would make me go faster. Also, I have no idea why my game's so choppy. It could be because I'm, you know, down a hard drive. I don't know if that's actually affecting my game, but it does seem to. I do seem to be dropping frames every now and then, which I don't know if it's something heavily labor intensive that's going on. I didn't have this problem before, so seems a little weird. Seems a little weird. I don't need this many rocks, to be fair. I don't need that many rocks, to be fair. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna make my axe again. We're gonna get rid of these trees that are blocking my peripherals. I wonder if that this hammer ever like loses. Weird that it has a health bar. I've had the same hammer ever since I started building, so I have no idea on this server. So, and I have yet to repair it. Have yet to do that. We're just going on a little slow stroll here to get back to what we were doing. I'm gonna go up the stairs because I don't feel like trying to climb. Not a climber. Especially when I'm over encumbered. Not really a climber. So let's get rid of these two trees that are annoying me right now. Mainly that one. And that one over there. Oh, my forestry's going up. Oh, man. My forester's going through the roof, bro. This tree. And then get back in here. I don't know if this looks good. Might have to finish it with the corners. Put them corners up. Corners in position. There we go. We're gonna go back outside. And we're gonna go check this out. We're gonna see if I like the smaller the more roofs versus I think I did do 3. If I remember correctly. I think I just did like a shallow one for the third one. Maybe I should do a shallow roof for the third. Kind of give it more character. Yeah. I'm gonna do the shallow bits. This, I don't think you can replace. Do it all. It doesn't really do anything other than add. You have to, so this goes down a half, it goes up a half a block versus the regular sloped roofs, they go up 1 full block. So if you're looking to have full size like full size walls, you're gonna have to add on another piece of like the half wall. But we're already doing half wall here, so I think this would cancel it out, so this would be 1 full wall between that and that. Oh, corner. Finish it up with. If I can get the corner In. Get the corner in. Come on, man. Corner. There we go. Alright. Go back outside and see if that looks better. I guess so. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the ground for some reason. Interesting. So we're now past the second arches. So we're on the... We can actually start thinking about a second floor right now. So, just trying to think, where do I want to put... Excuse me. I don't know where I want to put the stairs. So we're gonna mainly have the second floor start right here. Yeah, right here, because that's just 2 blocks. So where... Oh, wrong. We can use this floor in here. I just don't know which way it goes. So I'm gonna have to look. Go over here. I'm gonna stick this out over here. Then look at which way the arrow is in correlation to the wood planks. So they go perpendicular. So if I want to go the same way as I'm going here, I have to go this way. Alright, go back into first person. We don't want to look at your ugly mug. I don't know why I'm so tired today. All I did was drive, so I don't really know why I'm so tired, but I am very tired. I'm gonna try to push through it. I haven't done a stream in a while. And to the people who actually watch my streams, I apologize again. That's on me. Try to stop doing that. That's the right thing. But we'll figure it out once we get to the top. When we get to the next floor. So much easier. Put stairs. I don't know where I want to put the stairs. Stairs I kind of want to put in the back here. Excuse me. This in. Oh. Oh no, I am going the right way. I had a problem the last time I built the last night when I built this, where certain things weren't allowing me to put ceiling tiles up, so I'm gonna try to just not deal with that again, because that was a pain. I feel like the stairs should be in this back bit. But stairs don't really work with triangle pieces, so what should we do? It does. It kind of just like it messes up with it. So, in honesty, what we should do should make. I think that might be. We'll just do stairs here. We're temp putting stairs on. Oop. There we go. The stairs here. Then we can go up and down, up and down. Double stairs? I can't see, so we're not gonna do doubles. We're not finishing double stairs right now. We're gonna vote for Don. Because I can't see. Everyone needs to see. Alright. We don't need to be in first person. No. Point. Now just finish up here. Completely fill this up with flooring. Probably gonna be the living quarters. Up on the second floor. I mean, I feel like 2 block height for the first floor is pretty big. That's pretty tall for a first floor. Gonna continue onward. Oop. Ah. Did I just... yeah, I did. Poop scoops. We'll fix that when the time comes. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna finish the job at hand. Can't be constantly fixing things, you know. Like I said, don't overthink everything, because then you're just not gonna do anything. You're just gonna be in your head the entire time. It's better to just build and mess up than to not build and then never know if you can build it or not, because you're not going to actually build it. What am I doing here? Oh. Whoopsies. This is wrong. Whoopsie daisies. Hmm. Hmm. I don't want to move this. Oop. Wrong way. That, and then we're gonna do stairs. Going down here. Come on. At least you go there. Maybe if I delete you, you're gonna go where I want you to go. There we go. I forced you. Oh, the heck? Did I just fall through the crack there? We'll fix that hole there later. Finish what we're doing. There we go. Now we can delete this garbage. I hope this doesn't delete everything. It should be grounded. Come on. There. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh. Damn. Dang. Fudgesicles, bro. I guess we're just gonna have to delete this. We're being goofballs here. Where I need to detach it from the wall. There we go. Alright. We're gonna go back to the ceiling tiles here. We're gonna finish up. Gonna keep going this way. Right, they're perpendicular? Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna go and take stairs. Here and then floor is perpendicular. I want it that way. There we go. And had a mental brain fart for a second there, but we're back. I gotta do this again. You know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put the flooring back in, cause But I know I'm gonna fall. My clumsy butt's gonna fall through these holes. There we go. I could do a fancier thing. I could do much fancier. I mean, hmm. I'm trying to think if I want to do a double staircase in the back. So, double-sided cascading staircase. So I'm trying to think how much further can I move it. I think I can move it maybe two more. I don't think I have any room on this side. In fact, I'm pushing it right now. What's going on? Okay, I'm pushing it. That. Here we go. Bosonian. And wait. Sorry. Stairs. Stairs. Then that one. Then we're gonna do another stairs. Come on. Work with me. Come on. Stop being goofy. Stop being goofy. Come on. I think I went too far. Experimentations. This might be. Can I put stairs on this? Ah, a little too close. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Brain is a thinking. That that works. Ugh. 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 No. Hmm. Well, that means I can move it one. If I do it this way. cold. Cold got to me. I have to waddle all the way over there now. Waddle, 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 waddle. Pretty cool over here. From over here. Just try to finish the... I'll fix the stairs. Let's just focus on finishing the build, because that's all that we should focus on. We're starting to crouch on almost 2 hours, so I want to try to wrap this up. I don't want to go for a long stream. So we might go and do a part 2 to finishing the build here, if that's the case. And then or I'll just do it off stream. Haven't decided yet. Come on, get up there. Ugh. Stairs, come on, stairs. Why? Game is being very annoying right now. Not allowing me to build, which might mean I get kicked. I might get kicked from the server. If that's the case. If I can't put building pieces up. Yeah. If I get kicked, doesn't seem like I can put any building pieces on. Oh. I fixed it. Somehow I fixed it. We're not going to worry about the stairs right now. I'm going to finish building this thing. Get this second floor done. Get these floors up. Try to stay away from the cold area. Apparently it's too cold for me. I think there's like a statue or something that changed climate temperatures. I don't know if it's in this server, but I'll have to do some research and look into it. To kind of I think fireplaces work, but you know, I don't want to have a fireplace. I don't know what the radius is for fireplaces. This place, this building's kind of huge, so I'd rather just put something like a climate control in here, and then aesthetically put like fire pits or something, to give you the allure that you're warming up from the fire pits, when in reality it's just a game mechanic. Of course. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, and speaking of windrows, I plan on doing it sometime. Like I said, I had hardware issues, multiple other problems, so I'm gonna try to do a windrows. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded VOD for Winrose for my RP, and I haven't decided yet on whether I want to do pirate voice or just, kind of just do my normal voice, but like low and grovelly. And I don't know if I can. I have done like extension. I've done long extended periods where I was in character as a pirate, but that was like 5 years ago at least. Um, and I'm not as strong as I once was with accents. I don't really do accents anymore. I have like one accent that I do that I seem to somehow always slip into now whenever I try to do other accents. So, kind of annoying, but hopefully I'll get better. All right, so we're done with the flooring here. Good. Don't have to deal with that. Now we're on to somewhat uncharted territory. Because I did 1.5 the last time, and I didn't really like the look of 1.5. That seemed a little too tall. So we're gonna go with just normal 1 block here. And then we're gonna start the pitch. Because if you see, this is more of an A-frame on this one. So I can't see. Let me go into P. Might be a little too small. All right. And then interesting. I wanted to do 2 spires. Spire on top of a spire, but it must be this whole extra row that I put in. To make it smaller. I guess I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to go and get rid of this whole 3rd row of roof pieces. Unless I do something. That's 3. Well, let's see what this comes up with. See what this looks like. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I want to go and say do half seed. Go half seed. And then one, two. Then we're gonna do roof, 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 roof. Go outside and see what that looks like before I fully commit to this. Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. How much have you... About 50... about 60% of... So. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, but we're getting there. I think that might work. Although I'm probably gonna make the second spire, like 2 blocks high. I don't know what the easiest way is to get up there. Something tells me climbing this way is the easiest. Climb up a little bit more. Get up on this one. Sometimes I wish the day to night cycle wasn't so was a lot longer. Or there wasn't a day to night cycle. I wish you could like freeze it. There's probably a way in the admin panel, but I don't have the admin panel right now, and I'm not planning on logging in as an admin because I don't want to show you the. I just don't want to show you the password. I want to gatekeep that password so you guys don't know. Oop, wrong button. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out what that B button does. Because there's a whole bunch of gobbledygook as far as I'm concerned. It comes up on that. I feel like that's good enough. I don't know how. I guess I'm gonna do ceiling tiles here. And then we're just gonna do this. For right now. I don't think we're gonna go into the spire at all. But who knows? Right now we're gonna close it up. Make it look pretty. Guess I have to step down a little bit. There we go. And there we go. We're gonna finish up here with that. And that. Guess we can do ceiling tiles here too. Because I'm gonna do... Oh, wrong one. This one. I'm gonna do this. And that. And... no big lattice triangle, is there? We're gonna go with northern timber then. We're gonna go with these big ones. I'm gonna put that there. And that one there. Go back to Bostonian. Finish up this top bit. Triangles. My brain's not processing, not capaciting right now. Go over onto this side now. And then we're gonna jump down and see how that looks. Maybe we'll finish this A-frame piece here too. While we're up here. That way we don't have to climb up again. I don't like climbing. I'm not a climber. I think I've already said that. Gonna get this inverted triangle piece. And I don't think it really matters for these if you put the right ones in. I want to say I kind of had this. I did this, I think. Then I had these frames in the middle, and then triangle bits up top of here. See if I can put this lattice. Oh, okay, cool. Actually, I like this better. So we're gonna use those. Not like fully in love with the look, but you know, we're just going to finish this up for right now. That way we can. Oh wait, backside's all opened up. So we'll deal with that later. Do these triangles, these triangle bits though. Close these up while we're up here. We're gonna use northern timbers triangles for these top bits, not those bottom bits. Those bottom bits we're gonna use something else. Okay. Looking good, looking good. I don't know if I like this two-tone roof. A little out of place. Might fix that later. Right. We got good enough space to go around, so we're good there. Let's just let's take a big step back and just soak in the outside of this. Okay, okay. I kind of like it. Though I don't know. I don't know if I like the roof piece. Kind of seems like it seems a little, I don't know what the word is. I can't see it first of all for some I can't see the roof. It actually kind of just looks like from down here. It just looks like I have ceiling tiles there and it goes in one. So that might be something I might want to fix. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm going to go finish the back end. That way we can like basically finish the gist of the build. And then I can either finish this uh off stream or I can finish this on as a second stream. Which, to be honest, I might just do that as I might just do this as a second stream just for content's sake. We're just gonna close this backside here. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Open frames for these guys. And we're going to do a little bit different for... We're going to do a little bit different for these pieces. I think we're just going to go... We're going to go one more here. With these. I forget. Oh, so it's on the top of this wall here is where this thing's gonna end. So 1, 2, 3. So about 3 more. We're gonna do open frames here. Oh, I fell. I've fallen. Okay, we're gonna go here, 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 and nope, not there. Then we're gonna go with these. Yep, I'm... do that. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna do a second row. One. That. Oh, of course. Well, at least I'm not overweight right now. That's good. I can run. I can frolic. I can hop, skip, and jump. And we're gonna do. That should technically, if I'm not mistaken, that should be right at that one. Ah, come on. Um, almost forgot I was on stream. That's why I was so quiet. I apologize. In my own brain thinking, not out loud, which is what I should strive to not do. I should strive to be more in my head. Oh, come on. Getting annoying. I'm gonna go and put a extra row here. Tired of falling. Oh, wrong way. That way. That way. There we go. I think I have to close off the wall here. That. It. Oh, I gotta do half walls on. Right, so that should basically that. Now I just need to put the roof pieces, the triangles, lovely triangles. Putting up triangle. Now go to the inverted piece. Those in. Oh, whoops. That's wrong. That's wrong. Oop. Why they looked weird. Then we're gonna do. I didn't really change the pitch so much in build with the ceiling. Give it too much character. Man. Sometimes it just likes to be picky. It likes to be picky for some reason. Like really needy and wants you to notice it for some reason. That's why it keeps acting up. Oh, I need more black eyes. Okay. Get more black eyes. Now that I can run. Get that ice. I think it's in one of these middle ones. I think it's this one. There we go. We got some more black eyes. Now I'm over encumbered again. How much ice do I really need? That's good enough in my book. I want to finish this this back bit. Triangle pieces in. Come on. Really? Come on. Alright. Are we really being this difficult? Might have to make some scaffolding. Yep, scaffolding time. There we go. Be good enough. Oh! One thing about being in first person, you can't... You don't have any good spatial surroundings when you're focusing on building. And then these inverteds. Then I should be put that. Finish this off on. I guess the third one. Because it was rounded the last time. I guess I only did 2 on the back. Originally. But pretty much done there. Wonder what it looks like. See if we can look. But it looked cool, and then one. Sorry, I think it needs to be one more smaller. But we got the gist. We got the gist of the build here. I guess I'm gonna do a second one because this is gonna take probably another hour to go and redo and put the detail pieces, the bits, to make it more interesting looking instead of what it looks like now. because I was gonna do a bunch of beams and stuff on the outside. You know, kind of like what I've been doing with these. I have a different technique, a different idea for this one. I don't think I have those beams unlocked as a normal person, so I might have to go and unlock those. But this is pretty much the end of my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked, please leave a comment. Also like it and subscribe to my channel. I could use any subscriptions if you really like my content. I could really use the subs. It really helps pushing me through so that more people can see me. So, the more you help me out, the more content I'll be able to put out, and the more people I can talk to, and more of a community. It's kind of like what I want to do, is form a community of enthusiastic builders and RP enthusiasts, because that's like what I like to do. I like to build and I like to do RP. So if you like it, if you have friends that like RPing, send them over my way. And I'll see you on the next one. You guys have a good one.